Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bob Broadcasting Company, or as we like to call it, the BBC. I'm your host, Bob, and today we have a very special guest. Please welcome Bob.
Thanks, Bob. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, Bob, let's dive right in. My first question is, how do you manage to look so good with a name like Bob?
Well, Bob, it's all about the Bob diet. Strictly bagels, babka, and a bit of brisket for balance. Works wonders.
Fascinating. Now, Bob, rumor has it that you once tried to teach a fish to ride a bicycle. How did that go?
I was a splash. Fish was a natural, but kept trying to swim upstream. We had to call it quits when it started a synchronized swimming team.
Classic. Next question, Bob. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Easy, Bob. The power to instantly find a pair of matching socks. Did you know how many hours of my life I lost to that quest? It's a sock catastrophe.
Truly heroic. Speaking of pairs, if you could pair any two animals to create a new species, what would you choose?
I'd mix a giraffe with a penguin, a giraffuan, tall enough to reach the highest shelves, still dressed for a black tie event, perfect for fancy dinner parties.
Now that's a party animal. Bob, what's your favorite knock-knock joke?
Oh, I have a classic. Knock knock.
Who's there?
It's interrupting cow.
Interrupting cat.
Moo.
That never gets old. Bob, if you were a sandwich, what kind would you be?
I'd be a Reuben, a little saucy, a bit cheesy, and always a crowd pleaser. Plus, who can resist a good pickle on the side?
Absolutely. Now, Bob, I've heard you're a bit of a daredevil. What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
I once went bungee jumping off a bridge while juggling flaming torches. The hardest part was convincing my mom it was a good idea. Spoiler, she was not impressed.
Moms never are. Speaking of family, if you had to be stuck in an elevator with one family member for 24 hours, who would it be and why?
Definitely my cousin Bob. He's a magician, so he can entertain me with tricks. And if things really got boring, he can make the elevator disappear.
That's handy. Now, Bob, if you could swap lives with any fictional character, who would it be?
I'd swap with Bob the Builder. Imagine having all those tools and talking cement mixer. Plus, I'd finally get to say, "Can we fix it?" and hear, "Yes, we can," every single day.
Inspirational. If you had to choose a new name, what would it be?
Tough one. Probably Bob. It's classic, versatile, and suits me perfectly.
Great choice. Now, Bob, if you can eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Challah. It's like a warm hug for your stomach. Plus, it's perfect for French toast, or as I call it, French Bob.
Delicious. What's your secret talent that no one knows about?
I can yodel while doing the cha-cha. It's very specific skill set, but it comes in handy at Swiss dance clubs.
Impressive multitasking. Final question. Bob, if you could send a message to all the Bobs of the world, what would it be?
Stay Bob-tastic, Bobs. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride and never forget to pass the pickles and maybe some cuddles.
Wise words. Thank you so much for joining us, Bob, and thank you, Bobs, for watching. Until next time, stay bobbing.